Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we're going to be looking at the upcoming week. Whenever you come to this, whatever week you're in, I'm confident there will be a message here for you. My guides wanted me to stop putting dates on it because time is really irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. If the title catches your eye and you're here, this is the upcoming week. Okay, we're going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, one of my favorite deck creators. Her decks are all so lovely and beautiful. We're going to be using the main oracle and then my beautiful Gilded Tarot Royale. So the card that you have from the Wisdom of the Oracle is number 7. Sevens are reflection. What have you been doing? What choices have you made? You see the oracle's face in the sky there. One of the really intriguing things about this deck is the oracle's face is in every card in a different spot. Now, to the sea. You see her there. She's in a little boat. She has a weather vane at the front. I think it's a spyglass or what is it? Oh, it's binoculars. Okay. I had to get my own magnifying glass to figure out what's that. Binoculars on one end and a weather vane on the front. It looks like there's little orbs coming out of there, and she is a fairy. So to the sea, being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. A natural pattern of events. So this is reminding you that everything unfolds as it should in its own time, divine timing, right? Just being in flow with it, going with it. When something doesn't work out exactly as you've wanted it to, just see where that flow takes you, right? Instead of resisting or fighting against it, this is a reminder to go with the flow. Returning to source, calling on your guides, praying, meditating to see what to do next if there was something that didn't go exactly as planned, right? I love that for you, Virgos. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to face the camera down and we're going to pull the tarot live together. All righty, here we are with the Gilded Tarot. I hope you're all doing well. It is really hot in Maine, really hot. We're having like a heat wave and we don't have our ACs in yet. In fact, I still had my flannel sheets on, and last night it was 90 degrees yesterday. But I didn't remember when I got home from work that, I need to change my sheets over. So I was really hot last night. So today is going to be the day to do that. Okay, let me know how the weather is where all of you are. And if this resonates with you and you don't want to say why, but you want to let me know, just put a little heart in the comments or a thank you or whatever, so I know that what I'm doing has value and meaning for all of you. I couldn't do it without getting views, obviously, or subscribers. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Generational wealth, abundance, beauty all around you, recognizing how beautiful your space is, your friend group, just everything. This is immediately, the card just gives me a good feeling of, wow, I'm so lucky. That's kind of the feeling I got from that, right? I'm so lucky. All right. 3 of Wands, that's a choice. Do I stay? Do I go? And who do I collaborate with? Who do I trust? Sagittarius card with that Temperance. 6 of Swords, Virgos, you get that 6 of Swords all the time. All the time. There's a couple signs, I think Cancer is the other one, that always seems to get that 6 of Swords. Trying to move on, dragging old baggage, old negative energy, old thoughts. You got to get rid of those. 5 of Pentacles, feeling like either you're left out or you're in lack. There's another Queen, and you got a bonus extra card there, the 9 of Wands. Okay, still recovering from that cold, so I'm a little nasally still. All right. So building on to the sea, right? Back to source, going with the flow. You have this Queen of Pentacles. I love that. So your reading begins and ends with a queen. High feminine energy here. This is all about your financials, the way you earn your living, your material world, your home, your car, your all of that. And remember, I told you the feeling I got from that card immediately was gratitude, like being grateful for all that you have, all that you've built, all that you've done, right? And then you have this Three of Wands. Wands are action and passion. Threes are creation and collaboration. You see he's standing there looking out at the ship. He's got two wands here. This is like, I always think of these as like, this is safety, right? This is what you know. This is the familiar. And then he's got one wand in his hand and he's contemplating, you know, what do I do? Do I stay or do I go? Do I branch out? Do I try something new? That's the feeling I'm getting from that card. Then you have the Temperance card. This is perfect balance. Perfect balance between fire and ice, black and white, sun and moon, all of that. It also represents Sagittarius. So if you have prominent Sagittarius in your chart, or you have a good Sagittarius friend, they could have some involvement on what's going on this upcoming week for you. Temperance also means adding something to balance it out. Tempering it. You know, you've all heard of like tempered glass, right? It's glass with something added that tempers it. It's alchemy, right? Then you have this Six of Swords again. She's trying to get to a new place across this river, but she's got all this baggage she doesn't need. Swords are thoughts, words, communication. So this is, a lot of times, this is either letting other people's negativity get to you or your own negative thoughts, your own limiting beliefs. Sixes are harmony, but you're not going to have harmony when you are thinking negatively about a situation. The next card is similar. This is a Five of Pentacles. Fives are change, but this card is you feel like you're being left out. You feel like you don't have enough. Sometimes that happens to me. Like I'll look at a couple of my favorite readers who have, 800,000 or 900,000 subscribers. And I say, well, I'm putting good information out. I'm doing good readings. I'm connected. I'm intuitive. Why am I stuck at 788 subscribers? So I do that to myself. And that is not a good way to look at things. I need to have the grateful attitude. And I am. I do most of the time. But I'm only human. Sometimes I slip down into that, why don't I have this? And I have to pull myself out of it. So this is a reminder, and it's kind of the opposite of what I was feeling with this Queen of Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles is the opposite. Like, gosh, I've tried so hard to do this, or I've worked really hard on this, and I'm still not there. So don't be overtaken by that, okay? As it's a five, change it up. And then the Queen of Cups. So you have these two queens. You have the Queen of Material. You have the Queen of Feelings. The Queen of Material Things and the Queen of Emotion, right? This is a very loyal queen. Cups are water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, sorry. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. These are earth signs. This could be you, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but two queens, really a lot of feminine energy. They're both looking towards the same way, right? Both looking, I feel, towards the future. So this could be a very loyal friend. That is one of those water signs for you, Virgos. Now, the extra card they gave you goes right along with this whole message. It's the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Nines being accomplishment, right? He's getting ready to plant that last wand in the ground. So accomplishing what? Getting to that better spot. Figuring out who you're going to work with and what choices you're going to make and what you're going to do. A lot of work that you have put in and you're looking for it to pay off, right? Those queens, right? Queens, feminine energy, top of their suits, right? So you've put in all the work, but you're feeling, this is how I feel it tying in. It's with these things, right? You put in all the work and you're like, God, I'm just trying to get there. I'm just trying to get to this place. I'm trying to get here. And then why can't I get there? And then you're finally getting there, but you've beat yourself up so much about it with that Nine of Wands card that it's almost like you don't enjoy it when you get there because you're like, gosh, I had to do all these steps to get here. And now what am I going to do? I get that kind of feeling about it. But let's see what the main oracle has to say. Number 44, stability or stagnation. It's time to take your show on the road. Always maintain the high ground. Don't get sucked into these feelings, right? Keep to the highway, stay in your lane, avoid shortcuts, and deal fair and square. Wow. Okay, I want to read the first oracle message again. The to the sea message. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. And right after it, I want to read this one. This is what they're asking me to do. It's time to take your show on the road. Always maintain the high ground. Keep to the highway, stay in your lane, avoid shortcuts, and deal fair and square. So getting there is not trying to take a shortcut, right? So I would feel like that might be something like, I don't have to finish this. I could just move on to the next thing. Or I'll just do it like they did it, right? So avoid shortcuts, right? Trust source. I just want to see. So with this to the sea card, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Yeah, so going with the flow is really important. You've got the energy of those two queens, right? And you don't want to take any shortcuts, right? You want to stick it out, stick to the plan, keep moving forward because you will get there. That Nine of Wands is saying so. Okay, Virgos. Well, I hope you don't get discouraged this week. Don't let yourself get discouraged, right? Stay in the flow of the Queens, the Three of Wands, the Sagittarius balance energy. Stay in balance, stay in flow. That's what I have for you this week, my beautiful Virgos. Until next time, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.